They were leaning that way. By that I mean the backs were tilted a little bit to the right. Looked like something was going to happen right side. He's running to the right, starts to see the crack, and he's down. The ground cannot create a fumble, and that's the rule, and that was a good call on the part of the official. Watch him going to the right side. Hayden, the left guard, is pulling on the play. He just trips up. The ball hits the ground. The ground created the fumble, and that's why it is called dead.
No question. Second down and goal from the 5. Cunningham looking for some help. And he throws it, and the catch is made for the touchdown by Mike Quick.
Did you see the way he threw that ball?
But you see how Quick came to the football, too.
Yeah, but to watch the way he spread out going to his left, look at this. Look at this. He's back in the pocket looking to the right. Now he goes back. Look at where his feet are. They're parallel. He throws the ball across the field like a frozen rope. Mike Haynes is covering on the play, and it's tough to beat him. And in spite of that, Quick made the catch, and they have another touchdown.
And his second touchdown catch of the day. McFadden, point after attempt. He had one blocked earlier, but this time he gets it. 5 plays, 35 yards. Quick has 5 catches, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
And Quick caught a pass against the guy that he respects more than any other corner in the National Football League, and that is Mike Haynes.
A lot of people respect him, Coach.
You're right.
Here's McFadden kicking off. Going to bring it out, and he's not going to get very far to the 19. But it was 13-10 at half in favor of the Eagles. So we stand right now with a 3-point game in favor of Philadelphia. Line of scrimmage just short of the 20 for Jim Plunkett. Plunkett with some pressure, hit from the backside. Wide open is Hester. Touchdown. 80 yards.
Again, good pass protection this time. He throws the ball. He gets hit right at the time by Reggie White. He gets rid of the football, but look at this. Right down the middle. Nobody close. I don't know what happened on the coverage that time, Gary. You know, the one thing about the Eagles, they gamble an awful lot, and a lot of times they have man-for-man coverage without anybody in the hole to protect. That time there was nobody to help in the middle, and as a result, he outran everybody. The ball was right on the money. Touchdown, the Raiders.
They gambled and lost. Chris Barr, point after attempt. 24-20 now in favor of the Raiders. The big plays continue. What an interesting football game we have here in the Coliseum. Only 28 seconds expiring off of the game clock. Cunningham to Quick, and this guy Hester just caught one. They now officially say it's 81 yards, the longest touchdown of the year for the Los Angeles Raiders. And Hester for the game has 3 catches for 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. He and Quick are having a kind of a one-on-one battle right now, trying to best each other.
Al Davis had it. He all smiles up there in the press box. He loves those big plays.
Bringing it out now, the Eagles, out to the 20-yard line. That was Charles Crawford, the rookie, and here comes Quick. We mentioned the game that Jesse Hester's having, and Mike Quick, look at his stats. 5 for 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, and bang, bang, it's back to a 4-point lead for the Raiders. Seesaw affair. Seems though they have one-upsmanship going into this football game. Who can have a bigger play than the other? And Atlanta with 20 points in their game, and that's got to be very pleasing to Dan Henning's team. Here we go again from the 20. Cunningham scrambling out of there. Goes down. Doesn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll be registered as a sack by Howie Long, the 6th sack of the day for the Raiders. Now, we talked about Quick and Hester. Let's put them alongside each other to show you what they've done thus far. Have they impacted this game or what? And we knew it. Quick 5 for 100, 2 touchdowns. Hester 3 for 180 and 2 touchdowns.
They're both like the Concorde.
And An airplane, they can fly, huh?
Yep. A couple of flyers.
Second down now. 12 yards to go. Cunningham, good protection. Throwing it off to the far side. Nothing developing on that play. Byers is grounded instantaneously by Jerry Robinson. Robinson runs so well for a linebacker.
Oh, he really does, and he understands now the scheme of things here. They used to be involved in so much zone. Now he's in man-for-man, and he likes to challenge a man-for-man coverage. Now he's got some time in the pocket. He starts to cave in. Jones in an outside, and there's Robinson making a very good outside one-on-one in the open field tackle. Jerry Robinson, number 57.
They acquired him last year from Philadelphia for a number 2 draft pick, which they used to select Alonzo Johnson this year. Robinson, a 3-time All-American at UCLA. They retired his jersey. Third down now, 13.
4-man line this time.
Cunningham, he's got running room. Here he goes. 25, and hit hard. He lunged forward, and it's going to be very close to see whether he got that first down. Greg Townsend hitting. He tried to stretch that 6'4" frame far enough up the field. I don't know if he got it or not.
You know, they had a stunt on that time. Piquel was going to the outside. Stacy, look at this. Stacy Turan is blitzing on the play. But look at this. They're supposed to have a cop on him. Somebody locking in on him all the time. I don't know who the guy is or where he's been all afternoon, but he hasn't done a very good job. He takes off and runs and makes the necessary yardage. He's close to the first down.
Yeah, they call that a spy sometimes, don't they? You call it a cop, but a spy who will stay there. He did get it, and that 6'4" frame paid off.
Well, the Raiders call it a lock. You're going to put a lock on somebody. Yeah, used to an awful lot back in the days of the American Football League.
That's a good point, Hank.
That's the way it used to be, with the one-on-one challenge and up and down the field.
Interesting. Cunningham in trouble. Down he goes. Another sack. It's Piquel again. 7 sacks. You can see why they give up so many, because Cunningham always running around back there trying to get some advantage by doing that. Goes down again. So you add, what, 7 onto the 45 they had coming into this game. They may have the NFL leadership after this day is over. They came in 3rd before the start of the day. 34 sacks in the last 4 games. That's the 80th sack of the year Philadelphia has given up. They're adding to their record. The old record was 70 for a season. That was set by the Atlanta Falcons. That was broken last week by this Philadelphia team. Second down, 18 yards to go. Cunningham, and you know what? The tight end Little did not see the football. Hanky was still making his move when the ball arrived.
It didn't look like he got his head around quickly enough. The heaviest part of the body is the head, and if that doesn't come around, nothing comes around. Here you see it. He throws the ball right. It didn't look, and the other thing, I think it hit his shoulder pad and bounced right out of there.
Little, the backup tight end, he started the first 3 games for the Eagles in place of John Spagnola. Spagnola has reclaimed that spot, and Little, dropping a wide open pass, makes it 3rd and 18.
And the Raiders come in with 5 and 6 backs on occasions. They call their 6 backs package. They call that bandit. 5 backs are pirate. 7 backs are outlaw, and 8 is desperado.
That's intimidating.
Yep.
3rd and 18. The protection is there. Cunningham, bad pass, but it's deflected for the completion. It's going to be short of the first down, though. Quick made the catch on the deflection. That ball was really thrown poorly. Cunningham way off target, but the Eagles come out of there with a gain.
Watch this now. Comes down to the inside, and watch the ball hit. 57, Jerry Robinson, and deflected and caught by Mike Quick, number 82.
4th down, they're going to have to punt.
Here again, there's a great illustration. Hits the pad. Watch it hits the shoulder pad. Watch this. Boom. Bounces right out of there. Hit the shoulder pads and bounce right out of there like it hit a brick wall.
That could have been a costly interception. Instead, the gain brings up 4th and 3. Telchik to punt. Bolton Walker coming up, makes the fair catch. Almost fumbled it. Did. Comes up with it at the 30-yard line. The Raiders will have it there. 34-yard punt, no return. The NFC East standings are Roki Williams in motion. Marcus Allen having a tough time hanging on that ball as they're tackling the football. Gets out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. There's the first half for Jim Plunkett. Remember we talked about the ability to forget, Hank? Well, I think he's done that very well. Look at the second half.
Yeah, he's got a big eraser. He really does. He scratches it out of his mind in a hurry. And you know, the first downs in the first half, The Raiders were 2 point per try in the second half, 43.7.
I bet Plunkett's been told a lot of things, but he didn't know he had a bigger ratio. Second down, 7. He's in trouble. And they're going to get it in the grass. He just could not shake loose from Reggie White. 5 sacks for the Eagles, and Reggie White has been tenacious, like a bulldog in there.
You can't say enough nice things about the way he's played this afternoon and all season long. You're talking about a big, gregarious guy who loves to play and loves to rush. He's intimidating as can be, and really has tremendous rushing ability. Great talent. And he plays a run well, too.
A licensed minister. They called him the Minister of Defense when he played at Tennessee. And you mentioned how he does those imitations. As you said, a very, very great guy to be around and to visit with. Third down, 13 yards to go. Looks like we have offside against the Eagles. They're going to stop this one. Greg Brown. Now some pushing and shoving going on. Strahan is in there, number 39. Andre Waters, number 20. Ed Waters is up at a lot of time. I think Flores was indicating that, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Well, no, they got the snap off. Or did they? That's what Flores wanted. He just wanted to expire the remaining time in the third quarter. They have a 4-point lead, 24-20, as Don Mosbar over the center to snap it to Jim Plunkett. Line of scrimmage, the 31. Plunkett with all kinds of time and delivers on target for the first down to Jesse Hester. Hester out to the 45. We're at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, beginning quarter number 4 in this wide open football game. The Raiders with a 24-20 lead with 14:40 remaining in it. I'm Gary Bender along with Hank Stram, and it's been a game of home runs. For those of you back in Philadelphia, you haven't seen this many home runs since Mike Schmidt, the MVP in the National League, struck a few for the Philadelphia Phillies. It's just been that kind of day. If you like big plays, this is your cup of tea. From the 45 now, first down. Plunkett going deep. Some bumping going on between Cooper and Hester. No penalty flag.
Looks like they were both trying desperately to make a play, and they bumped into each other inadvertently. No penalty on the play. Evan Cooper squeaking a little bit on the play. Watch the ball. There's one-on-one coverage. And they tangle, their feet tangle a little bit. It looks like Hester trying to make the play, and they both collide and go to the turf. No penalty on the play.
Think Cooper's going to have nightmares tonight? How many times has he been going back trying to chase number 84?
Well, it isn't an indication that he's so bad. He's a very fine corner. They have so much respect for Roynell Young on the other side. They give all the business to the young guy on the right side, Evan Cooper.
Boy, Allen just can't go anywhere. He has been hemmed in all day long. This is Andre Waters up to make the stop. It'll be a loss on the play. It'll bring up a third down. When leading after 3 quarters, the Raiders are 37-4. Now, we talked about how tough they are down the stretch. Well, they're tough in the fourth quarter, too.
Well, and the Eagles are tough to run against. They've given up 129 yards a game rushing. And on the other side of the football, the Raiders are even tougher defensively. They've only given up 95 yards per game rushing.
Line of scrimmage now, the 43-yard line. Third down, 12 yards to go. 4 passes that Plunkett has thrown, they've gone to Jesse Hester, and with good result. Plunkett looking. Christensen. Oh, he can't hang on. Is it going to be ruled incomplete or a fumble? They're going to rule. The ball is Philadelphia's. It was ruled a completion and a fumble recovery, and we have people running all over the football field. The Eagles would get it at the 41. Christensen took a real shot at the point he caught the football.
And it looked like Terry Hogue that time really gave him a shot, number 34. Let's see what happens here. Watch Hogue, 34, on Todd Christensen. He makes the catch, and watch him get the shot here. Oh, no, here it is. It's Evan Cooper, and then Terry Hogue comes in from the backside to clean up a little bit. The ball bounces loose.
And that's Hogue that got on the football.
Yep.
It's only his second catch of the day. Christensen needed 4 to get to 80 for the day.
See, they're keeping both backs in. It's a high catch. He gets jarred. The ball pops out of there. And Terry Hogue recovers the fumble, and now it's the Eagles, 1st and 10.
Christensen was coming off of a game where he caught 11 passes for 175. He's had only 2 catches today, and of course, this last one, a fumble, setting it up the 41-yard line. That, by the way, Hank, in a game as big as this has been, as far as the big plays, is the first turnover.
Yeah, you know, and the other